Second Elegy. Every angel is terrible, and yet woe is me. I sing you, almost deadly birds of the soul, knowing what you are. Where are the days of Tobias, when one of the most radiant stood on the simple threshold, slyly disguised for the journey, no longer appalling, youth in search of youth, as he looked about curiously? If the archangel, the dreaded, from behind the stars, stepped only one step earthward, the violin beating of our heart would destroy us. Who are you then? Early lucky ones, you favorites of creation, towering mountain ranges, summits, dawn-red ridges of old beginning, polling of blossoming Godhead, links of light, passages, stairways, thrones, space of being, shields of ecstasy, tumults of stormily rapturous feeling, and suddenly separate mirrors, reflecting their own outstreaming beauty back again into their own faces. For we, when we feel, are absorbed, or we breathe ourselves away, from glowing ember to ember, fade to a fainter scent. True, someone may say to us, yes, you are in my blood, this chamber, the spring is filled with you. In vain, he cannot hold us. We vanish within and around him, and those who have beauty, oh, who shall hold them back? Unending expression comes and goes in their faces. We exhale from us that which is ours, like dew on the morning grass, like heat from a glowing dish. O smile, wither, O uplifted glance, new, warm, vanishing wave of the heart. Alas, for we are all that. Does the world space into which we dissolve savor of us? Do the angels only absorb what is theirs, what streams from them? Or is it there at times, as if unnoticed, a little of our being also? Are we infused in their features, only so much as that vague trace of them is in the faces of pregnant women, unmarked by them in their whirling return to themselves? How should they remark it? Lovers, if they could understand, might reveal strange things in the night air, for it seems that all things are enwrapped in secrecy. See, the trees, the houses we dwell in, still stand where they were. We only pass everything by with an airy gesture, and all things conspire to remain in silence, half in shame perhaps, and half in unutterable hope. Lovers, you who are satisfied in one another, I appeal to you. You clasp each other. Does this suffice you? See, it may happen to me that my hands are conscious of each other, or that my weary face seeks refuge within them. This gives me a little awareness. But who would venture to exist for this only? But you, in whom the ecstasy of one in the other is ever growing stronger, till overwhelmed he beseeches no more. You, who under each other's hands grow ever more abundant, like grapes in the vintage season, fading at times, but only because the other has wholly become master. I question you about us. I know why you blissfully touch, because the caress is enduring, because it does not vanish, the place that you so lovingly cover, because you perceive there pure duration, until your embraces almost promise eternity. Yet when you, at the window, have withstood the first startled glance of longing, and the first walk together only once through the garden, lovers, are you the same? When one to the other you lift each mouth to each, drink unto drink, oh, how strangely the potion eludes the drinker. On attic stills, did not the discretion of human gesture amaze you? Were not love and farewell so lightly laid upon shoulders, they seem to hold a meaning other than that which they have for us. Think of the hands how they rest without pressure, though power is in the torsos. These masters of self had wisdom. We have strayed so far from them. We caress each other, for the gods press more strongly upon us. Yet this is the gods' concern. If only we might discover some pure, contained, human, narrow, little strip of our own, an orchard in between rock and river. For our own heart outstrips us just as did those others, and we can no longer gaze after it into pictures that soothe it, or godlike bodies wherein it finds a greater composure. Duino, 1912.